Greetings and welcome back. I just noticed one thing. This was, I had put cash in there. I don't know if I accidentally did that when I was recreating this, um, but it should be accounts payable and not cash. Okay. Okay. It says purchased on account right there on account of what? On account as accounts payable. Okay. So let's see. All we're going to do is take these numbers and put them in here. It's not difficult, it's just time consuming. So we got wage expense, debit for 53.5, and we also want to mark which journal entry it comes from. So if we need to, we can trace it back. Payroll tax expense, that was 4,100. That was a debit. Let's see here. Cash was credited for 34,775. And again, that was what, entry one. And the last part of that was due to federal government. That was a credit for 22,825. And again, that's still one. Okay, so we just posted our first assignment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. Okay, you should mark them off as you post them so you know that they're already posted. In the real world, what would happen is when you posted this, a number here would come back and to tell you that it's been posted. I'm just going to turn these red so I know that I've done those. So now we have office expense and cash. So office expense was debited for 3,700, and this is journal 2. And then cash for 3,700, and that was entry 2. Let's see if we can't get these moved over, make it a little easier to read there. Oh. Okay, there. Makes it a little easier to read. Where am I here? I don't know. There, I think we fixed them all. So we just posted this, so we can tick that off, okay? I know I'm kind of bouncing all over here, but just bear with me. I'll do the best I can here. Materials and supplies purchased on account during the year is 8,400. So 8,400. 8,400 to materials and supplies inventory. And that was a debit for 8,400. And I believe we had accounts payable. Where is accounts payable? There we are. We're going to credit that for the 8,400. And again, remember, at any point in time here, after we've done these entries, like right now, you could do a trial balance and it should be balanced because we've been doing balanced entries all along. Okay. Utility expense and due to other funds, 14,525. So we need utility expense debit for 14,525, that is journal entry 4. And then we're going to hit due to other funds, which is a liability. Right here, we're going to credit that for $14,525. And again, this is entry 4. Oops, not what I wanted. There. Next one, wait, let's take this one off here. Next one is cash paid to federal government for payroll taxes, $23,000. So somewhere here, due to federal government, we're going to debit that for $23,000. And that is 4. And then we're going to go to cash, which is 4. And then we're going to take 23,000 out. Okay. Again, let's go down and mark them off. And cash paid to the utility fund was $14,500. So we're going to debit due to other funds. Due from. Don't tell me I don't have it. Oh, right here, I got it. Okay, due to other funds, it's going to be debited for $14,500. And this is 6. And then we're going to hit cash for $14,500 also. And that is 6. So we got them. Accounts payable at year end is this amount. We calculated what our adjustment should be. So we're going to hit accounts payable and cash. Accounts payable and cash. So this is going to be number 7. And that's for $8,000. And then we're going to go to accounts payable and we're going to debit that for $8,000. So we took our cash out and we paid accounts payable. So both of those accounts are going down, right? I hope we know this at this point. But everybody has trouble on the journal entries. I'm not sure why. If you just use your common sense, you can usually back into the accounts. But, I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of had trouble with journal entries too until I got out and actually started working in a CPA firm and doing them all the time. So we're going to hit cost of materials and inventory. So cost of materials used is $82.50. That is 8. And then we go up here to machine inventory and we're going to credit that for the $82.50. And again, that was entry 8. Take those off. Then we got due from other funds and billings to department. Okay, due from other funds is like a receivable, right? The other funds owe us money. So we're going to go up here. Due from other funds, we're going to debit it $78,100. This is entry 9. And then we should have an expense or an account here. Billings to department. Where is it here? Right here. So we're going to credit that for 78,100. That's entry 9. Okay. Let's go down and mark it off. And then 10, we got cash and due from other funds that we calculated. So cash and other funds, we received some money. And that was 77,050. And due from other funds right here, we're going to credit that for these 77,050 because that means the other funds have paid us some of what they owe us. It's entry 10. All right, let's get down here and mark that off. Okay, and then the last one we have to do is the depreciation. So depreciation is easy because basically the same entry every year. So we're going to hit the allowance for 6,100, and that was 11. So now we go down to depreciation expense, which will be a debit, 6,100, and that is 11. And we will mark off this last one. Okay, now just to make sure I got them all. Okay, it looks good. So now what I want you guys to do now, before part 3 gets up, which will be later this afternoon, I want you guys to go through on each one of these accounts and calculate the ending balance. Okay, calculate the ending balance, and then all we'll have to do is the financial statements. Okay, all right. Study this over. Let me know what you think, and Mel will see you in a bit.